Hi guys, back again with another journal. This one is for a swap over on Junk Journal Junkies, and the theme was it's all about the pink and red. So obviously it was kind of left quite open as long as you were using the colours pink and red within the journal. But I don't think there was any set ways that you had to use them as long as they were your main colours. So as you can see, or as you will see when I go through the journal, I've gone sort of vintagey again, kind of steampunkish, because this image kind of led me that way, that I've used on the front. And this journal's slightly bigger than the ones I normally make, and it's 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, and I've still used my chipboard and the canvas on the spine. I've actually used a different method of binding it, and what I've done is I've actually stitched through the pages and then pulled the threads out of these little eyelets, and there is four signatures in here, so I've put 2 signatures per pair of eyelets, and then the actual linen thread that's used to bind the inner pages. As it comes out, I've added some little beads and this little heart with wings, which I thought went really nicely with the cover. And then at the top I've added some seam binding that I've dyed using some of the Tattered Angels sprays. I've also used some of the flowers. I think they came from Wild Orchid Crafts. All I've done though is I've just distressed them with some ink, I think it was tea dye distress ink. And under here there's a little one of Tim Holtz metal foliage pieces, and some of his gears, and obviously some of the film strip tape there. And for the closure I've used a button. Now I saw this or something very similar used by Cheryl, and I did say to her, was it okay if I used a similar closure and she said yeah, that was fine. The difference being that this one that I used actually has a shank. I don't know if you can see it, so that's what holds it up, whereas the one that Cheryl used had to she put 2 eyelets and used the eyelets to raise the button, but as I say, this one's got a shank, so that makes it perfect for the seam binding closure, and that's just attached at the back. So this can be undone and adjusted if the journal gets any thicker. As you can see, it's quite thick as it is, so I couldn't stop adding to this one. Okay, so inside we have a pocket, and I've added some free downloads that I've got off the internet, and that. So, and then some tea and coffee dyed tags that have been stamped. All the papers here have been tea coffee dyed. I'll say that because, as you know from previous videos, I do a mixture of both. And all the papers I've just went through my stash and picked out any random papers, so it's not from one main collection, it's from all different ones, but I was just looking for the colours and ones that kind of went together. To add a bit of texture, I've added some seam binding here, which has just been stapled on the top, and then I've got some stamping through the journal. This is a tuck spot, and I've just added an index card, some tea-dyed paper, and a little journaling spot. And then there's some washi tape over the back here which hides the back of the staples. More stamping and washi tape and some more seam binding. And then this is just some washi tape that I've used to make a little banner, and another stamped image. Yet again, what I've done, I've stamped some of the images quite lightly so that if whoever receives this wants to write over them and just have it as sort of like a shadow in the background, they can. It's not going to be too dominant. Here I've added a little glassine bag with a little tea stain tag and a piece out of one of the Tim Holtz ephemera packs. This got a paper here, a lovely butterfly on that, and that's a pocket which I've just added a tag there. Another stamped image, some washi tape, and this is actually wrapping paper, but I thought it just was really nice and went with the journal, so I've just added that into there. Here's a little one of those pockets made out of the Jilly Bean die, and I've just tucked a little thing. It's actually an old calendar piece, but I thought the colours look really nice and that, so. And this is just a little journaling spot. Here I've created a tuck spot, and on the edge here I've obviously used my favourite edge die, and that's the paper there. Here's a little bag that I've put into, you know, I've created and added as an extra with some washi tape, and it's got a journal tag thing inside there. And then I've added some little tabs using just my circle punch, cut them in half and stuck them as little to give a bit of texture through the journal. There's a lady on YouTube, her name is Denise, can't remember her surname, sorry Denise. I'll try and put a link below to her YouTube channel. She does a lot of tags and pieces along the edge, and it just really gives a nice texture, so I was quite inspired by her to do that. This is a little tuck spot and pocket with some more journaling spots in. It's just like a little booklet. As you can see, I've used my corner rounder for all the pages. A little bingo card with creates a tuck spot there for a ticket, and this is just a flap that I've added, and just a little edge, papered edge area. Another tuck spot here, and a pocket here with some free downloads and some coffee dyed index card. This time I've made a tag, but just by using the whole circle, and then that creates a tuck spot this side. It's just been stapled in. And this is just some sheer ribbon. I've added a little tab to the top there, and a rab-on this side. This obviously is a pink doily that I've added to use as a tuck spot. And then that's the other side of the doily. This is some really pretty paper here. And this is one of the big rectangular doilies. More washi tape. And this created a pocket out of an envelope. I don't know if you can see that. Just pull that over. So I've got an envelope here and just added a journaling card in there. And then on here, that's another one of those dies, pocket dies. So that's there. Creates an extra area to tuck things. Another pocket which has got a couple of little envelopes in. This just has some tea-dyed paper in it. This is just a journaling card, which is really pretty. And then there's another little pocket and tag there. Lots of room for journaling. And that's another little journal spot there and there. And then at the top of this one, I've just added a little flower. And then this is the other side of that, and that's the belly band that I've created, and I've used an index card and just a little free image that I've downloaded, and the other half of the doily. This is just a pocket I've created out of one of those lovely bags that you can get that everyone likes, and this has just created a little pocket here. And then here I've got another pocket with an image there, which is a free download from Ephemera's Vintage Gardens, and just a little tag here. Now these tags and the little flowers were sent to me in a pack of die cuts from Mandy, who's a muse on Journal Junkies on Facebook. So thank you, Mandy. You can see I'm using what you've sent me. It's lovely. And obviously this is just a tab that I use my punch for. So we're now on the third signature, and that's another just a tag that I've created, and this pocket I've edged with that punch. Here I've created using a butterfly die cut a little tuck spot, and then I've just added paper clip and some seam binding just for extra interest. Just stapled a little tab on there, and then the other side I've just used, that's a tuck spot, another pocket with some journaling spots and things. This actually came from a swap some time ago that I was in, and thought I'd add that in there. Another just journaling spot that I've actually just used one of these little binder clips, and yet again I've edged this paper on the edge with that punch. This is just from a paper collection. It was a sticker that was a banner sticker, and I've just added that. And this is just a little bird that I found in my stash, and I've just added it so that it could create a little tuck spot. An envelope that I made on my envelope maker, and that's just got a little journal card tucked in there. More tea and coffee dyed paper, another pocket with another one of those little envelopes in, some more seam binding just stapled to the top. This is another pocket that I've created, and I've added a piece of doily and some washi tape. Oops, sorry, I'm knocking the camera. And this is just some nice paper that I've added that can be used in the journal somewhere. This is a fold out that I've created, and it's been attached with some washi tape, and another little flag that creates yet again another tab, and that's got a little thing tucked behind it, and some more seam binding attached to a paper clip. This is the final signature, and there's a pocket there with a tag, another doily, well, yeah, another doily. This is just some washi tape on the, well, you can't see that, sorry, some washi tape on the bottom of the page, and another one of those circle punch circles that I've cut in half and created a tag out of. And then on this side there's the other half of the doily that I used earlier to just create a tuck spot. Some stamping, Some more paper. It says I love this. Another pocket with a tag in it. Some washi tape. And another one of the multi-pockets, the tuck spots. This is another tuck spot that I've created, and created using a doily and some paper, and then one of the tabs that I've got that's was a free download, and that's the other side, so that creates another tuck spot there, and another one here with another index card, and as you can see I've used that punch again, and then this is just some tea-dye paper that I've added. Some more, another paper clip with some more sheer ribbon attached to it. More paper, the other half of the doily, and the rest of the small pattern paper, and then in the back I've got a pocket, and in here I've got an index card and some goodies that whoever gets the journal can add to it if they want some flowers and things, and another one of those little tags, and then that's the back. So, and as I say, the closure just goes like that. So I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching, and as I say, any questions please leave them in the comment box below, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can, if with the answers. Yeah, so I hope whoever receives this as my swap partner will be pleased with it, and I'll no doubt be back again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.